Welcome, junior leaders, to another installment of The Angry Lieutenant. And today, we're going to discuss, and in some small way, attempt to answer the immortal question of, should I make this a career? And we're going to do that in 5, 4, 3, 2. So there I was, a young captain, stationed at Fort Leavenworth, Kansas, sitting in a staff room at Munson Army Community Hospital so very long ago, thinking to myself, I need to be anywhere but here. So before the staff meeting started, I made small talk with a colonel. He was the psychologist at the detention barracks, the prison at Fort Leavenworth. And I said to him, sir, how does a guy, or for that matter, a girl, how do they accept doing life in prison? I mean, how do you do that? I mean, what does it take? And he said, well, after they've gone through all of the appeals, after they've decided or come to terms with the fact that they're not going to escape, after about 11 to 13 years of being in prison, they finally become institutionalized and they give up the ghost. They realize that that is where they are going to die. Some people do it sooner, some people do it later, but basically around 11 to 13 years. And then my reply to him was, oh, sort of like being a major. And he kind of chuckled. And so there you have it. For you young lieutenants, captains, and NCOs who are always sitting around having discussions about what you're going to do, whether you're going to stay in, whether you're going to get out, what you're going to do, I have some simple advice to you. Chill the fuck out. Yeah, just chill out. Because I remember one time I was sitting around having a beer with a guy, and he was, I forget what branch he was, but he wasn't the same branch as myself, and he was very unhappy. And after about the second or third beer, he looks at me and he says, so when are you getting out? What makes you think I want to get out? He said, well, you just act like you don't care. I said, don't get it twisted. It's not that I don't care. I love the Army. But you know what? Don't mistake not caring for enjoying what you're doing. Don't mistake not caring for, I was looking for a job when I got this job. And I'm pretty sure that if I didn't have this job, I'd get another job. So the opinion that I have to give to you today is just, hey, take your time, do a couple of years. I was talking to a friend just recently who said, hey, I like, kind of, sort of, agree with your opinion. Have you ever read the book by Malcolm Gladwell called The Tipping Point? And I'm like, yeah. So Malcolm Gladwell actually says the same thing, that if you need to spend about 10,000 hours doing something before you're even good at it. So 10,000 hours, 10 years, go figure. You're going to be a senior captain, a junior major, an E6, an E7, or an E8 in that time frame. And yet the whole world is still open to you to make a decision. So continue doing what you're doing, put in the work, take your time, chill out, and remember, it's an honorable profession. Be honorable while you're in, and do the best you can. Have a good day.